So this is Shyam here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, hi, sure.
Hi, Tanisha. Yeah, hi,
Yeah,
Tanisha. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for
Perfect. Okay.
asking.
So, what is the objective? I think we have already spoke yesterday. I think in the evening you called me.
Yeah. The
Okay.
objective that
So,
I want,
all right. So, what I can actually see that, yeah, please go ahead.
yeah. So the objective that why I want to join this course because I want to work on improving my presentation skills and communication skills.
Okay. All right. So, can we go for a quick assessment? Is that okay?
Sure, sure, that will be completely fine.
Okay. So, I'll give you a small topic.
Yeah, please go ahead.
The increasing pollution in Bangalore.
Increasing pollution in Bangalore.
Correct.
Okay. Let me start first by introducing myself. So I'm Tanisha, and today I'm going to speak about the topic, which is increasing pollution in Bangalore. So I'll start with what is pollution. So as you know, right, pollution is mainly the pollutants that is being added to the environment that can be of different forms, like be it air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution,
Okay.
and right now we will see that pollution is being increased because of many reasons. The very first reason that I can relate it to with the overpopulation, and as we're talking about Bangalore, even the migrants, number of migrants keeps on increasing each day. So that is
Okay.
one of the reason. Other thing is that people are not taking care of mainly the things that we are doing. For example, Bangalore was planned for certain population. uh,
Okay.
for example, the vehicles on the road, right? If you will see nowadays, everyone is having their own vehicles and they are just driving, like mainly they are not thinking about the ways how they can do it in a better way. Like, so basically, if I want to go to the office, so I will just go via my car instead of thinking about
Okay.
other modes. So maybe the public transport is not available, or so on, right?
Okay.
And and air pollution. We have soil pollution, water pollution. If I talk about water pollution, so water is being contaminated and it is not being recharged the way it should be. Like the rainwater, we are not using now. We don't have that proper drainage. We don't have, like how to recycle the water. Our lakes are getting our lakes are being uh, over. So previously, Bangalore had somewhere around 1,500 lakes. Now the number has been reduced and it is less than 50%. I think now have only 700. The other thing is the unplanned urbanization. If we will see the builders and brokers and all that, they are just building and passing the laws. Like government is not taking care proper steps to work on it. So these are the reasons via which water pollution is getting increased.
Okay.
So far I have talked about what is it and why it is impacting and how it is being increased. Now coming to my point of view, as per me, I think that the air quality index of Bangalore is still manageable if I compare with other cities in India. For example, I am from Delhi NCR, so air quality index of Delhi NCR is more than 300 sometimes, which I compare with Bangalore is somewhere around 150. So I still feel Bangalore has that potential, and Bangalore can work on the factors of the pollution, and still it can, it can become a very good city in India. And
Mm-hmm.
in
Okay.
conclusion, I just want to say that though Bangalore has many challenges, but still Bangalore is like one of the best cities in India that one can live in.
Got it.
Yeah, thank you. That's it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, good, Tanisha. Fine. So, of course, there are some minor things where we actually need to work out. You don't have to, like go from the basic. Okay, of
Hmm.
course, you're really good. But the thing is that first, what you need is structured speech. Okay.
Yeah,
Generally, we have the tendency, right? Majority of the
yeah,
people they speak, right? But when they speak, they are
yeah.
speaking randomly. They know English, they know Hindi, they know
Hmm.
Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Punjabi, and all. But when you are going
Hmm.
to, let's say, if you want to shift your focus on conveying the information and not struggling with the language, the first and the foremost thing you need to do is to work on structuring the speech. Okay? It's like providing the
Okay, okay.
framework. Okay? It's like
Hmm.
providing a Google map so that you are no more struggling with the routes.
Yeah,
Okay? Second thing is that pause fillers. Okay? So sometimes,
yeah,
of course, when you are throwing the idea, the points, it is very much natural. It is not unnatural. It is very much natural, and that happens with everyone. So what do you need? You
yeah.
just need to master this, practice this part where you are able to fill those gaps, but that should be with some logical connections.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Controlled speech. So controlled
Hmm.
speech is that when you are speaking, is it something that you are you tend to complete your speeches or sentences as fast as you could? Do you
Hmm.
find like you are in a little in hurry to complete and to finish your sentences?
Yeah, I find the second one means I find that I'm in a hurry to, like finish and get it done kind of thing instead of
Yes, like
going slow.
exactly. Fine. So the controlled rate of speech has to be established there. Okay. Because this is where
Okay.
you establish the control. Okay. So the
Hmm.
science of communication says that it is not about throwing the language. Please do understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking a language is about what, but how you
Hmm.
speak is about communication. You don't
Hmm.
need this. You need this.
Okay.
Got it? So, what
Yeah.
and how? What is the difference between what and how? What is about your language? How is about your communication? There's a simple difference that we can see between English language and English communication. I'm sorry, English language and communication. Communication is common, irrespective of the language. You speak Spanish, Tamil,
Right.
Telugu, right? French, Japanese. Communication
Yeah.
remains same. Language varies.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you are transitioning from one sentence to another, you need to again show some kind of logical connection so that you should see the thread, fine, and not like the independent sentences. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What is the next? This is okay. Conclusion should be a bit shorter. Okay. Like a takeaway. It shouldn't be again some kind of explanation. Conclusion should be
Okay.
like where you want me to remember something, right? All right. And then I can, let's say, before you finish your speech, I should remember one or two of the points from your entire speech or presentation.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are minor things, of course. Okay. So in my case, what I can say, so in your case, what I can say that primarily you are here to work on your communication part. Language is not a more challenge in that part, but we'll structure that. Once we structure, right, of course, you will see an enhanced language. You will see better confidence in that part. Because once you see, remember what exactly happens. When you are giving the presentation, when you are communicating, or when you are talking to someone, generally two situations happen. First, you are, if you are good in like in you with your language, then you are trying to generate the ideas and to throw. Second, that you are trying to put those the information in such a way so that the person is convinced. Okay. But if you're doing both the things parallel, right, without structuring any one of these two, this is where you struggle, and that's why majority of the people they miserably fail because they don't know the science behind communication.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, they think that. See, I'll give you one simple example. Just because I can run, you can run, doesn't mean that we can compete with Usain Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So in the
Yeah.
same way, just because I can hold up, bat doesn't mean that I'm going to, like compete with MS Dhoni or Virat Kohli or like any other cricketer. The
Mm-hmm.
same thing applies here. People know how to speak, they have learned, but mastering is a different thing. Having a controlled rate of speech, knowing the science behind everything, fine, okay, and then having a selection and collection of words make a lot of differences in sense,
Yeah.
right? Where you
Yeah.
need to take the pause, where you need to, be aggressive, where you need to be neutral, where you need to, so all these things are the nitty gritty. Unless you have it, you're just doing only one thing to throw the words.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
we'll focus more on the communication part. Okay. So let me
Mm-hmm.
just go ahead, okay, and then explain you how the things will work here. Okay.
Yeah. I just missed this line. Your voice got broken. Can you come again?
Yeah, sure. So let me just go ahead. Let me take you, let me just give you a brief how the program will be covered. Okay.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So first thing we'll do here, Tanisha. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Like here, like before 2024, okay, it was known as a soft skills. Okay. So what is soft skills?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the do you have any idea what is soft skills?
Soft skills means mainly the way we talk, the way we understand things. Um, that comes with our soft skills.
Okay, so
Like
I'll give you a very good example here. Okay. Do you know the difference between Google search and then the search we do on ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude?
yeah.
Okay. So before 2024, uh, soft skills is same like Google. Okay. But after 2024, soft skill is termed as core human skills framework.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So there is not much difference. Soft skills was academic. Core human skills framework is more like corporate or some sort of we can say like more relevant at this point of time. Like 3 years back or 4 years back, there was no such requirement of soft skills. Everyone was dependent on their skills. What they wanted is just to deliver. Okay, so everyone had only one thing in mind that okay, if I'm good with my skills, expertise, knowledge, talents, okay, then I'm I have zero fear. But that is not working. According to the Carnegie Mellon University, based in Pittsburgh, USA, they have said that 85% of your financial growth, career, success in career, or any kind of growth you are looking for at this point of time in this AI disruptive era, it depends on four major things: how you communicate, how you negotiate, how you lead, how you present yourself. If you do
Yeah.
not have all these four things, chances are going to be not normal for sure because it is only 15% that counts your certificates, your degrees, your skills, your expertise, your knowledge, anything. And since people do not have much focus on this part, and that's why they are struggling more. And it is happening, like like majority of the people they're getting laid off from the work because they are good in technical part. They are not good in people connection part, people networking part, interpersonal skills part, behavioral skills part. Okay. And that's why once there is no human connections, human bonds, things are happening like this. Of course, majority of the company, those who like the giants, They are doing because they are finding the replacement. But if you talk about in majority of the cases, people can actually find a space if they are good here. So core human skills is nothing but learning, uh, you know, uh, how basically communication works, right? How basically problem solving works, skill management works. Okay, so that you could
Yeah.
like master, yes, you could basically learn how to communicate effectively, present effectively, lead effectively, and negotiate effectively, those things. If you are good in this, things come in your favor. You are in meeting, you are in business, you are dealing somewhere, everything comes in your own code.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we basically follow the curriculum pattern of core human skills here, okay, and not the soft skills. Okay,
Okay.
now what we are going to do is, okay, all right. So we have total 7 level here, starting from level 1, going to the level 7. Okay. Now you will be covering total 7 modules here. In module 1, we will focus on the quick fluency. It is learning about the structuring your speech. So structuring your speech meant to say that every lesson that you are going to cover, you are going to learn. Okay. Okay, of course, it is not something that you are going to learn something very much specific, but yes, let's say you are going to learn things, but that will be in this order. Let me just give you that. Can you see the whiteboard? So let's say if you yeah, if I have to structure your speech here, okay, if you have to structure your speech here, what do you do? Every module will be of 7 to 10 days. Okay. So in 7 days, like let's say you divide like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So in 7 days, if you have to structure your speech, Tanisha, what are you going to do? So in day one, you will learn how to initiate sentences. Okay. Day two, you will learn how to continue. Day three, you will learn how to fill the gap or how to complete the sentence. Day four, you will learn how to transit from one sentence to next sentence. Day 5, you will learn how to bring the variations in sentences. Day 6, you will learn how to do the self correction, okay, in your sentences. And day 7, you will learn thought process improvement. Thought process improvement means improving the, we think in our mother tongue and then we try to speak in English. So there is just like time where, the thought processes and that we convert into words or sentences. So that part has to be very much fast enough. Okay. So in 7 days,
Okay.
this is how we structure your speech. Once you structure your speech, you give yourself a Google map, all right, sort of thing, so that you are no more struggling with, like your language part or like keeping yourself. Now your focus shifts completely on conveying the information, the ideas, or that you have to deliver. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, once this part is done, okay, okay. Now, how we are going to cover every sentence? Okay, every lesson. So every lesson, let's say if this is the pen I have, okay. Let's say this is the pencil if I have in my hand. If this pen, if you have to request this pencil from me, how to do that?
I will ask you, like, will you mind giving this pencil to me? I need it for some work.
Okay. What else?
I would maybe request you, like, can you please give me this pencil for some time to work, as
Okay.
I need to work on it.
Okay. What else?
What else? Okay, I think that's it.
All right, then no problem. Okay, so let me give you like 10 different examples of the for the same thing. Okay, so that you could know it and you could learn it in the increasing degree of politeness, starting from least formal going to the most formal.
Okay,
All right. So let's say if you start from very much, like if you are very much, what you can say, least formal or casual, right? With the least degree of politeness, then you can say, please give me a pen. Please, sorry, please give me a pencil. Then please get me a pencil. Then in the with the increasing degree of models that we use in the grammar, you can say, "Will you please give me a pen, a pencil? Uh, can you please give me a pencil? May you please give me a pencil? Could you please give me a pencil? Would you please give me a pencil?" Okay. When you're hesitant, might you please get me a pencil? In US, we are a bit casual. We say, "Do you think you could get me a pencil?" In UK, we are a bit more expressive. We say, "Would you mind getting me a pencil, please?" Or if you go a bit more, you say, "Would you be so good as to get me a pencil, please?" And if you meet some people, like elderly people, 60, 70, 80 above, they are very much polite. They will not call you Tanisha. They will call you honey, sweetheart, love. Okay. So if you meet some elderly people there, of course, right, fine. They say, "Honey, I wonder if you could get me a pencil for a moment, please." Got it?
Yeah.
Which one was more impressive? First one,
Which
last
one?
one.
Uh, Starting one.
Sure. Please give me your pencil. Is this more impressive, or I wonder if you could get me a pencil?
Means the middle one. As in, I don't like the end one where you are too over casual with someone and asking for it.
No, no. The
Uh,
first one is please give me your pencil. Okay.
yeah.
And the last one is okay. I wonder if you could get me a pencil for a moment, please.
Yeah, last one.
Of course. The thing is that we are not habituated to use the last one. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it might, you might find it a bit, like out of the box, but that is not the reality. The reality is what? Reality works like this. Let me take you to the next slide. So communication is about three things. Can you see the slide?
Yeah, I can.
Communication is about three things. I'll give you one more example. Let's say you help me, right? I asked for some kind of help. You help me. Right. Once I said, "Thank you, Tanisha," and then second time I said, "Thank you so much, Tanisha. I really don't know how to express myself, but I appreciate." Which one you
Yeah.
actually liked?
A second one.
Absolutely. So, what is the science behind it? The of communication is completely revolves around one thing. Whenever you become more expressive, you sound more, you become more effective. When you are more effective, you become more impressive. Got it? So this
Yeah.
is how basically, yes. So this is how basically you are supposed to do. So it is not about like that. Okay, I'm not like formal when I'm saying thank you. Of course I'm. But which one you prefer? Which one? Because when you are becoming more expressive, okay. So when you become expressive, you become effective. If you become effective, you become impressive, and this is where you are winning. So we have to keep the language same, but what we have to do, we have to bring the differentiation so that we don't write. This is Bangalore. Even the auto wala, rickshaw wala, right? Security guard all speaks English here. Do you want to be one among them?
No.
Of course. Neither I. Right. Neither you nor I. So what is the law? What is the thing? So at this point of time, it's all about like making sure that we are very much, not very much, but whensoever it is needed, you are prepared. Okay, I don't say that you don't say, "Please give me a pen." Of course, you do it. But when it is needed, you should be ready so that you are winning through your communication or presentation. All right.
Yeah.
So like let's say most of the time whenever we are making sentences, so we are going to practice on all these things. Okay. So what we will do, let's say, what is that? So let's say if you are going to, make sentences, it is going, like, it will be like this. So in speech structure, you're going to cover total seven lessons. Okay. Every lesson you are going to cover in more than 10 different plus ways. What is the logic? If you do something more than 10 different ways, even if you forget 50%, remaining 50% will still make you better than average. First thing. Second thing, it will enhance your language. Third, it will structure your speech. Fourth, it will give you breakthrough confidence. Means you are no more struggling with the language. right? Like using your language, your English language. Okay. So this is the
Yeah.
quick this is the quick fluency and the speech structure, Tanisha. Secondly, we'll move on to vocabulary. Right. In vocabulary, we'll improve your vocabulary. So we'll cover three in-house methods of I'm British, where you will learn how to improve vocabulary without even the help of Google or dictionary. So let's say
Okay.
mom method is all about like cracking meaning, usage, and memorize. That memorization part. So that
Okay.
we do not just go ahead and then start memorizing the whole words which are available in dictionary. It didn't work. So we learn some kind of methods. On the method of that, we improve the vocabulary, and that becomes so easy.
Okay.
Okay. Then word substitution method is again one of the most powerful method after mom method, where it helps you to refresh your old words with new words. Again, it is fine. Third method is about words grafting method. In words grafting method, you learn to graft, like, of course, you'll be improving parallel. Your writing and speaking both parallel. Okay. So again, here what we'll do, we'll learn the mix of the words, like foreign phrases and the words. We use sine, ab initio, exempli gratia, correct? Many
Yeah.
phrases we use in from foreign language, correct? Then proverbs are there, idioms are there, right? And synonyms are there, antonyms are there, pangram, homonyms, homophones. So we use the mix of the words here. Okay. So these are
Yeah.
three in-house methods which we have with British, and these are highly important, like powerful methods, because we have already sold these methods to 4,700 plus students on Udemy from 2020 onwards. Okay, with
Okay.
4.7 rating. So these three methods are will help you to build some habit. So even if you complete these methods, once you complete a program, this will keep you on the track so that your improvement goes on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we'll cover here 3,300, like almost 900 words. Out of 900 words, even if you're able to improve, like let's say around 200 or 150, that's more than enough. Because anyway, it's all about building your habit so that improvement goes on effortlessly. Okay. Now, once this part, vocabulary is about bringing a flow in your speech. Once this part is done, then you will cover grammar. Grammar is about what is the use of grammar? Grammar is all about to speak and write flawless. Means for flawless speech, flawless writing, you need grammar. So we'll divide the grammar into part: conceptual grammar and constructive grammar. Okay. So conceptual grammar is about learning about non-pronoun adjective verb and all. Okay, quickly. And then constructive grammar is again about not like learning those syntaxes, subject, verb, object. No, it's all about like following some pattern. Okay, because whole grammar is about pattern. Once you know the pattern, let's say if you know the pattern, then after learning only three basic concepts, you can frame 72 types of sentences in tense and without the help of any mentor.
Okay.
All right. Now, once this
Yeah.
part is done, then we'll cover again. We'll now from here your journey begins. Okay, up from the fourth week. So fourth week we'll be covering public speaking and presentation skill. So in public speaking, we'll first of all learn speech structure. So here we did the speech structure, which was like for communication, day-to-day communication. But again, here we'll be covering speech structure, which will be for the public speaking, right? It is like, intro, body, conclusion. Then again, dividing intro into 6 segments, then body into 2 segments, then in conclusion. And then again, we'll be covering like the art of storytelling, then key presentation skills, like how to be more expressive, how to engage the audience, right? How to keep the audience entertained. Fine. And then minor changes in like gestures, postures, body language, eye contact, attention, retention, holding, all these things. All right.
Yeah.
So it is all about brushing up what you already know, adjusting, all right, the minor things, okay, from the fourth week.
Okay.
All right. Now, apart from that, we'll be also covering, right, of course, personal development will go on parallel and leadership will cover at the end of the last module. Emotional intelligence and leadership will cover at the last module.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now how your classes is going to be? So you'll be coming on Saturday, Sunday. So 2 hours Saturday, so 2 hours Sunday will be there. So we'll cover theory plus practice. So in theory, will be like, like anything we'll be covering, like as we have discussed here. And then the practice session will cover randomly, like sometimes group discussions, sometimes debate, sometimes discourse, sometimes diatribe. But everything which we are going to do it here will not be academic, will be at professional level. Let's say why you are going to do GD, not just because you are in a group and you are discussing something. No, we'll do it with some objective, with something in mind. Okay, let's say if you are going to do debate, then what is the usage of debate? So debate actually helps you, to teach you a lot of things. Fine, it improves your convincing skill. It helps you to be to the point. Again, it helps you to dominate, in a group when you are participating. But that is in a completely formal way. And then again, it improves. So a lot of things are there that we cover at the professional level and not at the academic level. All right. So
Okay.
GD debate, discourse, diatribe will cover, and then finally, right on, we'll be covering also, which is final presentation. So on Sunday, we'll cover in the second half final presentation. Final presentation is about what you have learned, practiced. On that part, you're going to speak over the mic on the speaker. You can take the help of LCD we have here or the whiteboard. Go ahead and then give the presentation. Okay, as if you are giving it at your workplace. So it's all about nurturing and inculcating the habits and the skill you need at your workplace, and not some classroom sort of thing.
Okay.
All right. So, and then that part will be recorded. Why? So that you can track your progress week to week basis. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be like your test. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So let's say if we talk about the daily class structure, so daily class structure will be like this. So if it is like 1.5 hour, then 10 minutes we do the personal introduction practice. Okay. You'll see the advantages we'll discuss in the class. Then second is
Yeah.
like book reading plus like comprehension part. Third is revision plus tongue twister. Fourth covering knee lesson. Fifth paragraph writing or composition. Then next is GD debate discourse diatribe or with drill session practice. And then next is personal introduction practice. I'm sorry, not personal introduction practice. It is actually quick quick stage presentation. Quick stage presentation. So you get around 5 to 6 times opportunity to talk, discuss every day in different ways, so that you could build the habit. Okay, doing once and twice does not make sense unless you do things on a on a repetition basis. So if you do
Yeah.
something repeatedly, this is where you inculcate your habit, develop your habits. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to follow your curriculum in a structure. So let's say your 3 months is divided into like 7 modules. 7 modules is divided into 7 to 10 sessions. 7 to 10 day sessions are divided into like 2 hours of classes on weekend. 2 hours of class is divided into again seven different segments, and every segment is going to teach you. So let's say even if you follow this class structure, this is going to improve couple of things in the background without extra effort. Let's say time management skill. It will improve your efficiency. It will improve your speed at work. It will improve your what you can say, the management skills, and it will improve your what you can say. One more thing is there. Time management skill is there, right?
Sorry.
Am I audible?
Now, yeah, you are audible. No, you mentioned,
Okay.
na, like, what?
That's okay, no problem. Okay. So once you follow this class structure, okay, few of the like professional skills you'll be developing in the background without extra effort. What are those? Time management skills, improving your efficiency, improving your speed at work, okay? Multitasking skills, okay? So all these skills you'll be, because you are learning to do perform in the stipulated time period. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your focus will be in learning and covering, but in the background you'll be covering all these things. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect then. So this is how it will be. Now moving to the next slide. Okay. So you'll have a personalized classes with personal mentorship. Okay. So please do remember classes at I'm British means three things: observation based classes, feedback based learning, and okay. So first one is observation based classes. Second is feedback based learning, and third is regular mentorship. Regular mentorship for consistency in the improvement. Okay, Tanisha?
Yeah.
Fine. So class, okay, batch strength will be of course maximum around 8 to 10 students only because less, right? And that's it. And you'll also have a one Google form in the your WhatsApp so that if you would like to suggest something, right, you can go ahead and suggest there. All they will be available. You can, like do it face to face also. So that's okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect then. Yeah. So this is what we have here. All right. Go ahead for questions, queries, everything. All right. That you have here.
So who would be the trainer?
Okay. So your trainer will, okay. So I will be your, I'm the lead trainer here. Okay. My name is Shyam. And I come with the background of 3 years working for seated students in New Delhi. Like I used to teach seated students. Seated, like, once you do B.Ed, M.Ed, then you go for central teacher eligibility test. Okay. So 3 years
Yeah.
experience, I have that, and then I have 2 years experience on working on one of the largest learning platform from San Francisco, California, which is Udemy. Have you ever done any course from Udemy?
Yeah, I've done multiple courses from
Correct. So I had total 7 courses, 30,000 plus students, 60 plus countries, 4.7 rating from 20 to 2022. Okay. And then apart from that, in Bangalore, I have worked with all the major edtech company. The last one was Upgrad, where I spent 6 years.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is my background.
Yeah. So that's quite impressive. So my question was to you around the trainer who would be teaching us, for example, teaching me, because you are the lead trainer, right? You won't be teaching me.
Okay. So I basically keep the assistant teacher only for the practice sessions. All the theories and all you will be covering because many of the theories I'm the one who has coined those theories. Let's say the vocabulary, I'm the one who have conceptualized and I have tested it widely, like worldwide at the world level on Udemy. Okay. So whether it is about like simplifying or even like the everything. So I will be the one who will cover up and in most of the cases because if it is online, then again, I'm available there. If it is offline, then again, I'm still available in Bangalore branch. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here, JP Nagar branch. Okay. And
Oh,
for
oh.
the practice session, like we have here Swati ma'am and then again Shiba ma'am. They come from the corporate background. But
Okay.
anyway,
Okay.
yes, so they will be the one who will help you for the practice sessions, but the theory part and in more, right, I will be the one who will cover.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay. Yes. You
Yeah.
as of now, you are. I'm not going to give you any replacement as of now because we are still in the process of training the trainers at this level.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Please go ahead with the further question query.
What's the fee structure for this program?
Okay. So the total program fees is basically 16,500, but the discounted that we can release now will be the least and best 13,500.
Can you come again? The discounted price?
Okay. So your total fees is 16,500. All right. The discounted
16.5.
fees, well,
Okay.
16,500.
Okay.
And the discounted fees, the least and best that we can offer you is 13,500.
13.5. Okay. And okay, so if you don't mind, like I want to understand more on the result oriented part. So basically, I completely like the way you have explained, right? Like the structure and how it goes and modules and everything. But my
Okay.
question to you is that what is the like percentage that I can see in improvement? But asking that, I completely understand and align with that. Like it completely depends on person to person how much efforts they would be putting on. Assuming I will be putting on my like very good efforts from my end. So, what is the percentage of efficiency improvement I can see in myself after 3 to 4 months, or maybe in how many months?
Perfect. That's a very good question. I agree with your question. With this part. Of course, you are here mainly for the that part only. Okay, rest is everything. That is like that we can take it, keep it secondary. So first, like let me just give you a little confidence. So one of my students, he's an NRI. Okay, from Dallas, living in Texas, in USA. He became last year a champion in public speaking, participating at city level Dallas, state level Texas, and then at national level. This is one of the first thing. So this should give you a little confidence. Okay. Apart from that, when it comes to the improvement part, second thing you can keep in mind that come with your own requirement. Okay, let's say if you do not know what exactly you want, it becomes very much challenging to fulfill your requirement. But if you know what exactly you want, you will get the delivery on that. Got it?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes. So if you know that what is exactly your requirement, we will, right, that will be fulfilled. That is for sure. Because at this level, okay, so we have done a lot, like almost 12 years of research on every single thing, whether it's like developing the program, the class structures, the modules, everything. And we have tested it worldwide. Okay. We have our
Yeah.
own app also, same platform like Udemy, which is Edplodia. So it is same like
Okay.
Udemy. Okay. So yes, even the app we have it at Clodia. So we like, as of now, you can see like we are conducting the class here now. So this is on at Clodia only. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct. So the thing is that, and on the basis of this only, we are able to attract learners from even from US, Germany, Oman, okay, and from South Asian countries.
Okay.
So like even from US, we have like many learners, like those IT professionals, okay, who are able to, like able to like improve themselves, and they are actually taking the benefit. The most important thing, right, which is Tanisha, that come up with your own requirement. Of course, AmBritish is not about course or syllabus. AmBritish focuses more on personal development to personal transformation because personally here at AmBritish, I have a personal or you can say accumulative mission that let's do something where we can actually help the professionals to give them the transformation so that they not only survive in the industry, they could grow successfully. So this is our personal agenda. All right. So we
Yeah.
are not here to focus your, to cover your syllabus, courses. Now, for that, there are already a lot of open sources available. Fine. Again, let me reiterate three things. Feedback based, giving you feedback based classes, observation based classes, mentorship based classes. It simply means that it is all about making sure that you are getting the transformation you are looking for. So you count your progress not on a week or month basis, but on a week to week basis.
Okay, got it. Because
Got
my
it?
because, yeah, because the why I'm asking you these questions is I know
Of
my
course, of
problem
course. You
areas.
should, you
So
should. Mhm.
yeah, because I know my problem areas, right? Like I exactly know like I have to work on this part, that part, and all the things,
Perfect,
right?
perfect. That's
But
it.
the thing is that like when I start doing it and all that, so sometimes I get nervous, sometimes I feel
Mhm.
underconfident, and like
That's okay.
sometimes
No
a
problem.
doubt and all that. So because of
Huh.
that, I just got nervous, and then the things become like a little bit messy.
I understand. I understand, Tanisha. No problem. See, I'll tell you one thing. This is not only with you, Tanisha, okay?
Yeah.
This is with majority of the people these days because I'll tell you one thing. People have the tendency, to primarily focus on their skills, degree, certification, all these things, right? They never take these things seriously. See, there is a one thing. Those who, like leaders will be retained, workers will be replaced. This is the simple thing you can actually take a bit seriously, right? If you are a professional. So,
Yeah, correct.
Okay, exactly. So no matter how much someone is in executing, unless he has some kind of leadership quality, the communication, of course, communication is the foundation part. Unless you are good in communication, you are not good in public speaking. And if you are not good in that, you are not good in presentation. If you are not good in
Yeah,
presentation, you can never be good in leadership. So that's how the consequence, like sequence goes.
correct.
All right.
Yeah,
So no need to worry about that. The best part is that you know what is exactly your requirement. Once you know it, we can fulfill, you know, here at AmBritish, that is for sure. First thing. Second thing is that uh, very much important thing that if you have taken one step to work on yourself, I generally say here to everyone that working on yourself is the best investment that you could ever do. Because these days, what makes sense is getting a mentor. If you have a right mentor, he can actually or she can actually help you, in so many ways. Fine. Because in our case, generally we have a life where we are spending 9 to 12 hours at work, coming back home, and then mostly we live in isolation, right? Or like lonely, this, that, and all. But if you have some mentor who can actually understand you and the situations like accordingly can help you, so you can understand like this personal development with personal transformation. But again, you have a mentor here who can actually help you. All right. So that you can actually expect.
sure, sure. So, yeah, I completely align with that. So, give me some time. I'll again, like think about it, and then I'll
Perfectly,
let you
perfectly. Okay, no problem. Go through it. All right. Fine. Take your
know.
time. Fine. And then let me know in case if you come across any question, query, because before you enter the class, I want you to have the confidence here itself.
Sure,
Because
sure,
there you are going to, like simply go and then start covering your milestones, start covering your journey. But confidence should come here itself.
sure, sure. Yeah,
Okay. Any other
yeah.
question, Tanisha?
No other questions as of now. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good evening. Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.